He was the favourite, and he delivered. Brendan Hartley took a crucial pole position for the Bapco Energy's 8 Hours of Bahrain to extend the 8 Crews Championship lead to 16 points ahead of tomorrow's season finale. Toyota was seemingly the only ones to opt for the medium tyres for their qualifying run, as they were only good enough for one flying lap. And Hartley delivered, going almost half a second quicker than teammate Kamui Kobayashi. Alex Lynn qualified third for Cadillac, with Kevin Estre fourth for Porsche, and Ferrari locking out the third row on the grid. Pole for Hartley completely changes the championship picture, as the extra point means that finishing third will be good enough for him, Sebastian Buemi and Ryo Hirakawa to become back-to-back world champions, even if their teammates win the race. On paper, this shouldn't be too difficult. They've only finished outside of the top 2 twice in their 12 races together, but Bahrain punishes mistakes and the opposition are close enough to capitalise, although Toyota remain the race's clear favourites. Cadillac took their best qualifying result of the year, with Lynn putting them third. It seems like Cadillac have a good race car, and they also topped free practice 3, which saw most teams focus on race runs due to having much higher track temperatures than forecast for qualifying. Porsche Penske find themselves 4th and 7th on the grid, as they'll look to end the season on a high. Their big fight in the race will be with Cadillac, who sit just 5 points behind them in the Manufacturers' Championship, with both amongst the 4 manufacturers seemingly in the fight for the podium tomorrow. Ferrari should be happy with 5th and 6th after showing a lack of pace yesterday, especially given their race pace is quicker than their qualifying form. All eyes will be on the Toyotas, but if they run into issues, the prancing horse can't rule themselves out of a title shot just yet. Proton competition were best of the Privateer 963s, Gianmaria Bruni doing the duty to put them 8th on the grid. Proton have been near the top of the timings in all 3 free practice sessions, and can expect a solid race performance. Hertz Team Jota will line up 9th, as Antonio Felix da Costa makes his final hypercar start for the foreseeable future. Bahrain isn't usually safety car heavy, which means we're less likely to be able to see that typical Jota aggression on the strategy front. The big losers of today are Peugeot Total Energies. They qualified on the front row here last year, but are now down in 10th and 11th. Like, to be fair, most teams, their race pace should be better than what they showed today, but the French line is expecting another difficult weekend to end what has been an underwhelming season outside of that Le Mans and Monza purple patch. And Floyd Vanwall Racing Team will start at the rear of the hypercar field, although unlike Fuji they comfortably outqualified all of the LMP2s. They do, however, start the race with a drive-through penalty for an infringement in free practice 3. Tyre talk can be dull, but it's going to be critical in the race tomorrow. Bahrain is very heavy on tyres, and teams will have 2 tasks: tyre saving and timing the switch from the hards to the mediums. A thermonuclear lockup early in the stint will be a game changer, with serious time loss on the menu. And the tyre allocation offers enough flexibility for teams to play their joker and make a bold call to try and secure victory. The good news for the strategists is Bahrain tends to be a race light on yellows, meaning they'll be hoping they can focus on and stick to their own plans. It was Tom Blomqvist who took United Autosport's 4th pole of the season in LMP2, from Sharma Lacey in the 36 Alpine and WRT's Robin Freintz. Championship leaders, WRT's 41 crew, will start from 10th, with them needing to be 8th or better if the 22 United or Inter Europol win the race. LMP2 is the class where saving tyres will matter the most, even more than in hypercar, and almost everyone took the opportunity to scrub a set or 2 of Goodyears in qualifying. And in LMGT YAM, Sarah Bovey took the final ever GTE pole position after a thrilling session which saw times tumble as drivers got up to speed. Liam Talbot was an impressive second on his GTE debut for D-Station Racing, with Ahmed Al-Harty third in the ORTYTF Aston Martin. Bovey ends the season equal with Ben Keating on 3 pole positions, and the Iron Dames will look to finally convert into a maiden WEC victory. The best news from GTE today was that, despite some overnight doubts, Project 1 were able to repair Rexy and will have a full 36-car grid for the race. Tomorrow, we bring the season to a close and crown our world champions with the Bapco Energy's 8 Hours of Bahrain. The race starts at 2 PM local time, which is 11 AM UTC and 7 AM Eastern. We start in the day with the sun setting after around 3 hours, and the floodlights coming on at half power. Who do you think will win the 8 Hours of Bahrain? And who will win the World Championship? Please let me know in the comments below. And whilst you're down there, why not press that like button and subscribe to the channel? It really helps me out.